Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas, one and all. Today we will start playing the game Bye Sweet Carole. I got it as a Christmas gift. What a beautiful menu it has. A sunny view, and see that character on the ledge? This is the main character, Lana Benton. Lana's a nice name. This game was made by Little Sewing Machine, and it has the animation of the old Disney movies. And Chris Darrell is in charge of Little Sewing Machine. All right, let's get started, shall we? I saw a kite as the loading icon, and it's glowing in pink. Pretty. To my mom. Maximum Entertainment proudly presents developed by Little Sewing Machine in collaboration with these studios. Oh, looks like a rainy day. I see roses too. A letter flying in the air.
It all starts and ends with a girl, too small and inadequate for that world of ash, tar, and coal where she was born. When her mother died suddenly, the little girl, with only the company of a stuffed friend she would soon forget, found herself all alone on an icy bench, waiting for the carriage that would take her to the austere Bunny Hall. Luckily, even if that place turned out to be very hostile for her, there she met Carole, who, like her, was small and inadequate, so the little girl began to feel less alone, until, on a day like many others, Carole would leave Bunny Hall for good, so the little girl fell prey to despair again. After all, in a world made of ash, tar, and coal, furiously ticking away like a crazed
Oh,
clock,
a storybook
what
with a
could
rabbit
the
on
little
it.
girl do
Cute.
all by herself?
It's opening. Bye, Sweet Carole. Look at all the roses. They're beautiful flowers. Oh, it's an outfit. That's Lana's outfit. You know, I also have an aunt named Lana. Birdies. They're adorable. Tweet, tweet. There she is, Lana. This is such a lovely garden. Bunny Hall is the main setting of the game.
Carole Simmons?
With love, Carole S. The letter flew away. Chapter 1 The Princess's Return. Use the control stick to move left or right to move. Press ZR while moving to run. That's easy enough. There's the letter. It's stuck on a tree. It's her. Is she back? Of course it's her. It's really her, the princess. I knew she wouldn't forget us. You can also press the X button to look at objects. I can't reach it. You know Lana's icon on the top left corner? This is her health meter. Maybe I could try to shake it. A bird landed on her hand. You really are back.
Speaking to me.
I knew you wouldn't forget your kingdom, princess.
Princess?
Come on, why does that letter mean so much to you?
I mean,
Are you sure it belongs to you?
I believe so.
Lana can push objects to reach inaccessible heights or unlock an area by pressing the Y button. Lana can climb some of these objects with the B button. Let's give it a try. Whoa, she is pretty strong to push that bench. The letter is flying away again. The game Bye Sweet Carole released on various platforms on August 9th. On October 9th. I didn't mean to say August. The game came out October 9th. The letter keeps flying away. Look at all the flowers in that garden. I also learned that little sewing machine has managed to sell 100,000 units of Bye Sweet Carole just 2 months after its release. What a nice and unexpected surprise.
Hello, little bunny. That letter is mine. Could you?
The sweet bespectacled bunny ignored the little girl and took the letter with them.
You don't see a game company sell 100,000 units of a game every day.
I beg you, would you be so kind as to give it back to me?
The little girl began to get impatient.
She missed the bunny.
The
It's
little girl
it's
wouldn't
cute
let it
though.
win. So determined to recover Carol's letter, she followed the mischievous bunny.
That bunny is extremely fast. Looks like I'll have to go after it.
What place is this?
Would you prefer to switch to modern settings? This will show a lot more prompts and tutorials, but ultimately have no impact in the gameplay. Look, that's a lot of daisies in this area. There are also butterflies. Bunny statues.
That kite, it reminded the little girl so much of her friend Carole. So free and graceful, yet tormented, as if by adverse currents, by the other girls at Bunny Hall.
Yikes! A frightening looking owl.
Oh, and who would you be? Have you perhaps seen a bespectacled bunny?
Even the owl ignored her question and just stood there, staring at her, with those eyes, red like blood. But the little girl had no time to waste. She had to track down the bunny, and so she began to follow in its tracks.
That owl is very creepy. That clock over there reminds me of Big Ben from London, England. Yikes! What just happened? Phew! I had to use the control stick to help keep my balance. I was caught up in a net, but luckily I got out. Oh, I'm going in the water. I see the rabbit in the background. It jumped over a cliff. Come back here, rabbit. This is the object menu. You can look through it to see which objects you have. Ooh, the forest is creepy looking now. There's the owl again. That is some tall grass.
Oh no! My letter!
It's in a
And the
bottle.
girl, filled with a chilling sensation she could not explain, dove into the water.
Let's get after it. Uh-oh. Something is chasing me now. I'm safe on a tree. Whoa! Bats flew by. Lana held onto a vine. This is similar to the scene where Snow White in Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is running away from the queen in the scary forest. You can climb in this game too. Cool. Climbing can be good exercise. I also got lots of things for Christmas, like the Lord of the Rings movies and a DreamWorks Trolls water bottle. Run, Lana! The bird saved me by grabbing onto my skirt. Thanks, birdies. Uh-oh, Lana's falling. That's one terrifying old man.
So the little girl fell, and fell once again. And while the man with the tar hat stood grinning, her thoughts drifted to that mysterious figure in the window of Bunny Hall, who silently stood watching her as she was swallowed up in her abyss. And this is how our story begins. A letter, a roar, then a daring plunge, and a little girl, too small and inadequate for that world of ash, tar,
Oh,
and
she's in the
coal of which she was a part.
Oh, she's in the school area in Bunny Hall.
Miss Benton, I am pleased to note that my voice is so soft that it encourages restful sleep in class. Would you be so kind as to share your wisdom on today's topic with your fellow classmates?
There was a man made of tar, an owl, and a bunny with glasses.
Such impertinence. Home Economics, Ladies' Etiquette, Chapter 9. Be always beautiful, perfumed, and impeccable. All of you young women of today are privileged to witness the deeds of the great men of your era, the grand discoveries, The phenomenon of industrialization. Progress. Soon you will be wives and then mothers of great men who will go down in history. And you, Miss Benton, make fun of this establishment, too, if events continue to transpire as hoped, will undergo important developments, and you will be the first to benefit from them. Why, ladies?
A portion of Bunny Hall was conceded to a corporate collective in order to form a small branch, thereby taking advantage of the area's greatest resource, rabbits. This will not only bring new luster to the estate in this region, but also new jobs.
Very good, Miss Vicky Trout. At the very least, Lana has grasped the rabbit matter. In this regard,
Lana just barely has any friends in Bunny Hall.
Forbidden to venture beyond the walls of the park. The disinfestation work will resume tonight after the strong winds of recent weeks. Remember, not to be overwhelmed by the explosions. It's all perfectly normal. The soil is blasted with charges and the rabbits forced out of their burrows.
Uh-oh.
Who did it?
Lana!
Miss Benton!
They blamed Lana for something she didn't do. Never blame someone for something they didn't do. It's very wrong, and that can make them upset.
I'm weary of you, miss. Ungrateful
Chapter
arrogance
2.
trouble
Converging Kingdoms.
Why is it so difficult for you to behave like all the others? The clock is ticking furiously, and you are a woman now. Therefore, it is high time you learn to behave like one, or accept the consequences of your ridiculous transgressions. You will help Miss Mildred with the chores. When you are done, ring the bell, and you will be allowed to return to your accommodation. But until then, don't even dream of leaving this place.
This, for the little girl, was now the norm. Targeted by Vicky and the other girls, or simply scolded by the matrons of Bunny Hall. Like Miss Hinman and her nauseating perfume. She constantly repeated herself sadly, "No, I don't want to grow up. I don't want time to flow furiously anymore. It would have been so nice instead to be able to take it back to when Carole was still there."
Oh, it's all so dark.
Shed some light.
Oh, it's all so dark. Miss Hinman gave Lana a harsh punishment for something she didn't do. She locked her in the basement and forced her to do chores in it. It's like being thrown into a dark room behind the mirror by the beldam from Coraline. Except Miss Hinman didn't say, "You may come out when you've learned to be a loving daughter." The only light in the basement is a candle on the table. Huh? Oh, it was a window
Where the
switch.
heck did the broom go? Oh, here it is. Better get to work.
The X button. It's the electrical panel to call the house servants. Maybe I could fix it. If only I could find a replacement. I got the broom. A fuel has blown. You know, All children deserve love and compassion, even though they do something wrong. Never harsh punishments or abuse. The light of the candle is really airy. The basement also has cobwebs. Even locking your children in the basement is child abuse. I get it, you can press the R button to kick. Broom, a common tool used for sweeping dust. It's an old mirror.
And this? Where did this come from?
I don't know, Lana.
It looks like an old mailbox.
Oh, the mailbox is glowing.
Maybe I'm still dreaming.
Maybe yes, maybe not.
So I really am dreaming. What's this?
Princess, you don't remember. They say some kind of breach opened from the mortal world. Thus, the two kingdoms began to converge. The mailbox is beautiful. It's glowing in pink and has roses.
Who are you? Stop!
This is where the ladies of Bunny Hall usually keep their old pots. Unfortunately, it is closed. If only I could find the key. They're old, unused pots. The piece of wood crumbled on me. The raincoat is moving by itself. Uh-oh, the stairway started crumbling.
Strange things are happening down here. No, I won't stay here a moment longer.
As long as you keep the arrow meter in the center. You'll be fine. Uh-oh, I fell. Whoopsie. Oops, I fell again. I keep failing at the balancing part, but I can't give up. This time I managed to keep my balance. A couple of beams have been roughly screwed into the wall. Maybe I can unscrew them. Now to climb the wall. Here we go. I'm getting more used to helping Lana keep her balance as she balances herself on narrow paths. The door is stuck. There's something inside. It's a mouse trap. There's more. And a toolbox key. I wonder if I can sneak inside the duet. But I'm going to need a screwdriver if I want to get the grate off out of the wall. It's the owl again.
I remember you, but in a dream. Or at least, I think it was a dream.
In theory, I should have heard the bell to calling the servants. Unfortunately, nothing happens. It's locked. A tiny key opens a toolbox. A common mousetrap. You need effective bait to use it. Let's use it. Use the key. I found a screwdriver. A common tool used in removing metal screws. That cloaked person, they couldn't have just vanished into thin air. They went this way, I'm sure of it. A ladder came down, and I found a fuse. It's a mouse in the hole. Yikes!
Go away, darned owl! Typical birds of prey. They're greedy for mice and other small rodents. I wonder if I can use that to my advantage.
A fuse, a spare electrical fuse. I have nothing left to do but to screw in the light. Done. It should work now. I hope someone will arrive soon.
You call this cleaning? It's a pigsty. Miss Hinman was clear. You will spend the rest of the day here. And
No!
speaking of which, here's your lunch, miss.
No! Wait! I did everything I could! It's not right. I won't spend another moment here. I have to find a way out.
I found some cheese. Ew, yellowed lettuce and a piece of dry cheese. I wonder if this will come in handy. A tasty piece of cheese. I made it! Trap with cheese. Mice love cheese. Let's show it to the owl. Well, and after trapping the mouse. Using objects and combining objects. That definitely reminds me of the game Song of Horror. For those of you who don't know, I have a playlist of me playing Song of Horror on the PS5 from last year. You are free to check it out, watch it fully, and give it a like.
Oh, I'm so sorry, little one. I promise I will let you go. I wonder if I could use it to attract that darn owl. Hey, ugly owl! That's what you want, isn't it? Mouse porridge! This way! Come on!
The owl is blocking the way. Ugh! The owl just tugged on my skirt. But I managed to kick it. almost knocked me down. That was close. Phew, at least the owl left. Let's try the screwdriver on it.
You have been a great help to me. Go. You're free.
It worked. I was worried I lost the screwdriver for a moment. A hiding spot. Oh, a mysterious boy. What is he doing with the fire? I had to hold my breath while I was hiding, while I was hiding.
Doing?
Be careful not to hold your breath for too long.
A letter. Carole Simmons. It's from Carole. I can read her name. The flames barely touch it. I have to put out the fire before it's too late.
The little girl began to wonder if it had been that mysterious boy who threw it into the flames. But why? What was he hiding? And above all, who was he?
No! No! Why did you kill it?
The owl ate the mouse. Darned owl. It keeps breathing. Darned owl. It keeps breathing down my neck. There seems to be a water leak. So much so that the floor has rotted away. That boy, he must have escaped from there. The door is closed. I doubt I will be able to open it. No water comes out. It seems that the pipes are clogged. Jackpot. It is the key to the cookware cabinet. I can climb the ladder now. I climbed up the ladder just in time. Old newspaper. An error occurred. Sorry about that. Chapter 2. Lana wakes up in her class at the Bunny Hall during yet another etiquette lesson held by the severe Miss Hinman. Victim of the usual bullies, Vicky, Marianne, Vera, and Judith, Lana is sent to the basement as a punishment with the task of cleaning. All alone now, no longer in the company of Carole, the girl witnesses dark presences. We left off where the water was turning on. Now I just have to unlock the cabinet. Yikes! The mirror just shattered. I don't know what happened to it, or what caused it to shatter. Maybe it will come in handy. A cooking pot. Oh, I get it. The ladder stays down for a short time. Oh, I lost all my health because of a big height fall. I didn't even realize that I was that high. A very old but capacious brass pot. I get it. I can climb down carefully. Lana, I can't use it. An old rotten sheet of newspaper. There seems to be an obvious plumbing problem at Bunny Hall. Exactly what I need. Pot filled with water. Quick now, the letter! Water can put out any fire, including fire extinguishers.
Doubts are as insidious as snakes, aren't they, little girl?
Who's there?
Ugh, the owl stole my letter. Uh-oh. I know that character. It's Mr. Kin. Mr. Keen, the main antagonist of the game. Luckily, I was rescued. Crash! I see paws. Lana was turned into a rabbit. I don't know how that happened.
And then the little girl, victim of some dark
The-
spell,
Chapter 3,
regained
The
consciousness
Breach.
in the attic of Bunny Hall. But this time, it wasn't just a dream. And she was no longer human. Was it the work of that old man with the tar cylinder hat? Who was he? And why did he mean her such harm? Luckily, that nice gentleman in silver had rescued her. But what did all this have to do with her? And with Carole? Carole Simmons and that letter set on fire. Had she really run away? Then she looked around and remembered that place. The attic with the kitchen. All the girls were terrified of that place. But this time, Carole wouldn't be with her.
I don't dare I don't dare look at myself in the mirror again. The stairs to the roof are unusable, and, as if that were enough, a series of jump blocks the passage. In bunny form, Lana can jump to grab onto hanging levers. She can also jump between walls by pressing the B button while on the other wall. She can do this several times. Awesome! One important thing about the game, it can have some scary parts in it, like scary creatures and scary scenes. When you get scared, try thinking about something that makes you happy, like the beach and puppies. When when I think of something that makes me happy while watching something scary, it helps me feel less scared. You can also snuggle with a stuffed animal. Well, pink sparks flying from Lana. From here, I can see the Bunny Hall garden. It's a sunny but windy day. Poor little creatures. There is no power.
You saved me from that terrifying man earlier. But whatever happened to you? Where has your head gone?
Our head, you say? What really worries me is having lost the umbrella. Head and umbrella not accounted for.
How can I help you? For some reason I woke up like this.
We remember you differently, actually. Did you get a perm?
But who are you?
Mr. Baesie, guarding the kingdom of Carole.
I am...
Lana Benton, we know. The Princess of Carole.
Prince Carole? What's going on here?
Without the head, there's little else we can do or tell you. Have you ever seen a headless body having a long conversation?
To tell you the truth, I have never seen a headless body capable of carrying on any type of conversation.
I'm powerless. Find the head. Something must certainly have happened to him. Oh, and don't forget the umbrella. By the way, I believe this is yours.
Lana's ribbon.
My ribbon! Oh, thank you, thank you!
Now go, and be careful. There is a risk that Mr. Kin's black tar has already begun to spread.
Keen. So that is his name.
Remember, the more power he gains, the weaker Carole becomes. With it, all of us.
So Lana, as frightened as she was confused, decided to accept the mission and find the head of the silver gentleman who had rescued her.
In bunny form, Lana can jump to avoid pits or run faster, but she's much more vulnerable. Change form by pressing the A button. Got it. We can transform back into a rabbit. Lana can't reach the lever. We'll have to find another way. The power came on upstairs. Oh, an elevator made a barrel go down. Oh, you can kick the barrel. Just like playing soccer. Whoa! I like how Lana in her bunny farm does backflips when she jumps. I just need to figure out what to do. I get it now. I need to jump out a jump through a vent to get out of the attic. Here we go. I made it out of the attic.
There he is! The head! Who did this? I'll get you out of here! Dawn, it's locked!
Huh?
Fisherin! Whatever happened to her? Could it be the black tar Mr. Baesie was referring to?
Hunters are enemies that can kill Lana. Their proximity is indicated by a heartbeat that increases in intensity when they're closer. Avoid making noises or running, since it can alert them. Use stealth to avoid them under tables or by using hiding spots by pressing the Y button and ZL to hold your breath to be undetected. Be careful not to hold it for too long. Miss Fisherin keeps them constantly under control. Miss Fisherin's room key. Carefully. The crank is missing. The electricity is missing. A worn metal key unlocks the door to Miss Fisherin's room. Now the door is open. Ugh, that was close. Stacks of books and various knickknacks. There are a few letters. For some reason, they sell funny. Tinderbox. A tinderbox. What is it doing here? The electricity is missing. I better hide. Quick, I have to hide. That was close. Oh, a tiny bed. I wonder how Miss Fisher manages to fit in there. It seems there's something stuck inside. Nothing happens. Still no electricity. That was close. Oh, tinderbox, a tool used to light a fire. owl is back. Stay hidden, Lana. Stay hidden. Good. Miss Fisherin is leaving. Good thing I stayed hidden. It's a mailbox. I get it. The mailbox can save your game. Perfect. It supplies electricity to the area. Unfortunately, it is turned off. Looks like it takes coal to make it work. I fell. Whoopsie. There seems to be a small key inside. The compartment can be unlocked by directing the electrical power to it. The tinderbox is useless by itself if I don't put some coal in it. Uh-oh. Miss Fisher may be coming back. I have to hide. I didn't mean to fall again. Sorry. An old metal bucket where the meat is minced in the grinder is deposited. All the ink spilled on the floor. Lana, my first spy kit. Ah! Fisherin is here. I didn't even realize she was coming here. How shocking. Yikes. Ugh. Sorry, everyone. I'm going to have to go. Thank you all so much for watching. Toodaloo.